Hey guys, it's Sam and I have another book haul. I said in my last haul that I wasn't going to be hauling any more books until after my birthday, but I wasn't actually expecting any of these books. These are all things that I requested and I wasn't expecting to get any of them, and then they all came basically the day after I filmed my last book haul. So I wanted to get these out of the way before my birthday because that's probably going to be a larger haul and I didn't want to have to mix everything in. I want to let you guys know about some of these because these are upcoming releases that you might be interested in. And I also will be unboxing the July box for Landfall Freight. So the first book that I received was from HarperCollins, and this actually came with some of the other books that I had requested. I went through a whole binge of requesting a lot of diverse reads, so this kind of fit in that category, so HarperCollins sent this one along with the ones that I requested. And that book is Taking Aim, which is edited by Michael Cart, and this is a short story anthology collection of stories about guns and gun violence and teenagers and stuff like that. So it seems like it's going to be a very heavy read. When I do read this, I'm going to be definitely reading it in short snippets, you know, just one story at a time, because obviously gun violence and shootings and stuff like that is very sensitive subject material. It's not something that I want to necessarily sit down and read all the way through. So I do plan on reading this just in shorter snippets, and this one is released in September. So the second book is from HarperCollins. It's actually one I'm very, very excited about, and as soon as I heard about it, I had to request it, and that was Fans of the Impossible Life by Kate Scalsa, I think is how you pronounce her name. This is a YA contemporary story about 3 teenagers, and one of them is a girl, and she is very depressed, but she finds a lot of light in her life through her best friend Jeremy, who is gay, and then Jeremy is kind of like the shy, artsy person, and his, again, best friend is this girl, and they are very, very close. And then there's this other boy who kind of falls into a friendship with them and who kind of sees them from afar and really loves their friendship and really wants to be friends with them, and he also kind of ends up falling in love with both of them. So this is kind of a bisexual love triangle, which you never see. So as soon as I heard about that, I knew I had to request this book. It sounds amazing even without that bisexual love triangle element, but diversity in books is so important to me, and as I've talked before, bisexuality is usually erased in a lot of literature, so having a canon bisexual character in love with people from the different sexes is really awesome, and I'm very interested to read this as soon as possible. This is another one that comes out in September. The last book that I got from HarperCollins was Cut Both Ways by Carrie Mesrabian. I'm not sure how to say the name, I'm so sorry. But this is another one that comes out in September, and it is another bisexual love triangle, which we're just being showered with bisexual love triangles. Thank you so much for not erasing bisexuality in YA Lit. More, please, more. This one is a little more interesting. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about this. It's about a guy who is sleeping with his gay best friend, but also has a girlfriend. So there's cheating involved, and there's a lot of kind of darker topics. I think the main character's dad is alcoholic, but I've heard mixed reviews about this. I've heard that the main character is kind of a douche. So I'm not sure I'm going to feel about this, but again, it is diversity in literature. I want to read it and see what it's about, even if the main character is super unlikable, which it sounds like he's going to be. Again, this is released in September. So thank you very, very much to HarperCollins for sending those to me. I am very excited to read all of them, and you guys will definitely be getting my thoughts as soon as possible. The last book I received from Harlequin, and that is What We Left Behind by Robin Talley. Now, Robin Talley writes a lot of LGBTQ literature, but I have never read anything from her, so I'm very interested to get into this. This one, again, so interesting, and a lot of diversity in here, and different people on the spectrum that we don't usually see. This is about 2 characters who are in a committed relationship all through high school, and one of them is a lesbian woman, and one of them is genderqueer, which means that she doesn't really fall under any different gender. She's not really sure where she sits, kind of androgynous, these kinds of things. So they go away to separate colleges, and the person who identifies as genderqueer starts falling in with the trans community at her college, and that kind of puts a strain on their relationship, like, is this person transgender? Are they not? Are they gender fluid? Are they genderqueer? What exactly is their orientation? What does that mean for their relationship? All that kind of thing. I have never, ever, ever seen a canon genderqueer character. It's rare enough to even see a lesbian character or a transgender character, but genderqueer I've pretty much never seen before, so I'm very interested to see how this is handled. I've heard wonderful things about Robin Talley, so I'm very excited to pick this up as soon as possible. This book comes out in November. So that is it for the ARCs. Thank you again so much to HarperCollins and to Harlequin Teen. I'm very excited to read all of these titles. All of them seem like very diverse reads, and I am so ready for that. And now we have a very exciting unboxing from Landfall Freight. This has been going around BookTube a ton lately, but I actually saw this on Lindsay Ray's channel. She was the first one I think I saw that uploaded a video about this, and as soon as I heard about this box, I knew I had to have it. It means a lot to me, and it's very important to me. So let's break this open. First order of business is that this box is very secure, which is awesome, but it's also not unopenable, which I found a lot of subscription boxes are so well packed that you can't even open them. So this is secure, but easy to open. And this is how everything is packaged inside. It is all nice and wrapped up, so you can't spoil yourself for what's in here, and it's kind of like opening a Christmas present. So this box is super exciting and super important to me because it is a box that focuses on comics and graphic novels and other kind of bookish items related to those kinds of things, but it all focuses on female main characters, which is so important and so awesome in general, but it's also really important in the comic community and graphic novel community. I know a lot of women are intimidated to get into that genre because it just seems like such a boys club in so many ways, and it's hard to kind of find the female characters and everything else. So this box is awesome, can introduce you to a lot of new female characters, and some maybe fan favorites and some that you're not so familiar with, so very exciting. All about the ladies. So each box contains one new release graphic novel featuring a female lead, and then 1 to 3 single issue comics, and 1 to 3 kind of like artsy bookish goodies. The box costs $29.99 per month, but you can also get a discount if you order 6 months up front. I will leave all the information for Landfall Freight down below. So this is how everything's kind of set up. Very nice, very well packaged. Everything is very nicely cushioned, but also covered so you don't spoil yourself. As you see, spoilery info for you. So the first thing I see is this strong brew tea infuser. This has me so excited. It is a little tea infuser, so you take the top off and you put your tea leaves in there, and it's a little sword, which speaks to me on a deep personal level, and I actually do drink loose tea, so it's nice to have this little tea infuser, which is also super cute, but can kill your enemies. It's plastic, it's not dangerous, I'm not gonna kill anybody. They also included some Evil Plot Teings blend, which is like, you know, evil plot tings, ha ha ha. This smells really good. I'm not sure what flavor this is, but it smells good. I'm gonna look at the package so I know. So the Evil Plot Teings tea blend is an unusual tea blend inspired by Nimona, so obviously Nimona is in here. It's a white tea blended with strawberry, sassafras, ginger, and spices. Think strawberry root beer. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try this out. This sounds like a very good summer tea. This is exciting. So we have a little Nimona button. Obviously, this is where the graphic novel is. I've been a little spoiled, obviously, because I saw the buttons and stuff, and since I've seen other videos as well. But this is very exciting! And it is obviously Nimona by Noelle Stevenson. I wasn't sure if I was going to pick this book up. It's getting so much hype. I know a lot of people love Noelle Stevenson as an author and as an artist, and I wasn't sure, but now I have it. I'm really excited. So this book was originally a webcomic, I'm pretty sure, but this is kind of the compiled webcomic, I'm pretty sure. And this is about Nimona, who is our protagonist, but she's actually a sidekick to a evil villain character, and they are kind of trying to take down this like hero type character, but I hear that it kind of subverts those tropes, and it's kind of like, you know, not everybody is as they seem, and everybody's a little, you know, there's morally grayness there, and that's just what I really love and appreciate. So I'm very excited to read this. Then I have 2 single issues in here. The first one is The Spire by Simon Spurrier, Jeff Stokely, and Andre May, and I'm trying to see who this is from. And this is a Boom Studios comic, which I have never heard of, but this is the first issue. So the main character in here is Shaw, and she is the one-eyed commander of the City Watch in a desert kind of rundown city. So that sounds like something I'm going to really enjoy, and I'd never really heard of it before now. So very interested to see this. Again, a first issue, so that's very exciting. The art in here looks very bright and very fantasy-like and stuff, so I think I'm gonna really enjoy this one. Second single issue is Shudder, and this is issue number 13, so I don't think I can actually jump into this one, but this is an Image comic, which I love me some Image, and it's from Joe Keating and Lila Del Duca, John Workman, and Owen Geaney. I'm horrible at names, as we are very aware. So this is about a woman who's trying to piece together the truth about her family and trying to kind of escape their legacy. She's kind of like a world-faring explorer type personality. Apparently has a really awesome sidekick. There are some issues to obviously catch up on, but they say that this one is the start of a new story arc. So I'm gonna have to look through this, see if I'm gonna like it, and check out the back issues. Every month also has a lollipop of some kind in it, and this month is the candy caramel apple pops that you get always around Halloween and stuff. These are horrible for your teeth, but they're so delicious, and I haven't had one in like 10 years. Can you tell I'm like super excited about this? So, yum. It's like fall, even though it's not fall, but it's like fall. So this one is actually July's box. I'm also going to be reviewing August's box, which I'm really excited and looking forward to this. I really love this box. This is an awesome box because it's all focused on ladies, which I love, and you get a full-size graphic novel, which is a new release. Nimona just came out and has a ton of hype around it, and you also get those single issues, which I would have never thought to pick either of those up, I don't think, in a store. I'm used to really looking for the trades and stuff, so getting into single issues is new for me, and I love also little stuff that we got as extras. Sometimes with subscription boxes, it's kind of hit or miss. as far as extras, but for this one I honestly do feel like this is worth it. This is cute stuff. This is stuff I'm going to use. It might not be that way every month, but I'm looking forward to next month and seeing if that trend continues. So that is it for my book mail haul. Comment down below and let me know if there's anything that you are interested in that I showed today. Thank you all for watching, and I will see all of you guys soon. Bye!